It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go at Mile High. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 32. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Nix from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. It's a design boot. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Nix looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Here's 1st and 10 for... Nicks off the play action. He throws a bullet deep to their... He's got it at the 30! And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 37 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pressure coming for Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's touchdown! The Chiefs get it down to a single point. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for him.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that. One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Nix. Brought in by Vele. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A run with Williams. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Nix. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but they're about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4, equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's Pacheco again. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First down from the red zone. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield. Completion.
They send a tight end in motion. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he sure has put on that chef's hat. This one, quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Escape. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, sure he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now it's Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Quick slant caught by Sutton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Williams. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. Word on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Chiefs in possession. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. It's complete to Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
But Kerr to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the gun. Mims with the grab. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Justin Reed with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete out to the right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that's good for a gain of 5. Riley Moss with that tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes now. Kelsey makes the catch. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to... Such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them, really out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire defense.
Yeah, I love that. They've got first down from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Through the second level at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Nix with it on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Drew Tranquil.
It is so... I don't envy him at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Give to Williams from the gun. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 12 on that play. And that'll be...
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Finds Mims. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan and execute.
He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he drives this forward to the... A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
You can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Williams, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line is... We did not give you any chance.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second and 4. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running is Pacheco. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brandon Jones up for the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They've got first down from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
First down from the red zone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lead by 14. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends it.
All the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
To try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. He's got to gain a 6 there. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Up the gut they go with Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Play action with Nix. Burton there to bring it in. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A run with Williams. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Williams on the carry. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Nick's off the play action. Cut by Burton. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to within 1 score. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Here's Mahomes now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hopkins on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have, well, was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Another throw for Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nix with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds a man, right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 4. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Play action with Nix. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he's able to drive up past the 40. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Up and good from Blankenship. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense running back out now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Cut by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Flush down out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 34. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Tight end going in motion here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs leading by 8. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. It's Pacheco again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.